This is the most powerful prayer you'll hear today, not because of fancy words, but because it was born in brokenness, in surrender, in deep need. If you're tired, if your heart is heavy, if you don't even know what to pray anymore, stay. This prayer is for you. In the next few minutes, we're going to walk through honest words and sacred silence. A moment not just to watch, but to feel, to breathe, to rest in God's presence. And at the end of this video, we'll pray a powerful final prayer, one that may be exactly what your soul has been longing for. Before we begin, let me ask you, where are you watching from today? Drop your city or country in the comments. We're building a global circle of prayer, and if this touches your heart like this video, share it with someone who needs hope, and don't forget to subscribe to stay connected. You are not alone, and you are deeply seen. Father, I come to you not with polished words, but with the weight of a weary soul. I have no strength left to pretend. I don't bring achievements or confidence, only a heart that's tired and hands that are empty. I come as I am, not as I wish to be. And I trust that you welcome truth more than performance. You saw me before I could even speak your name. You've known the nights I cried in silence, the days I smiled while breaking inside. You watched me hold it all together for the sake of others, but you never asked me to fake strength. You've been waiting for honesty, not perfection. So here I am, unmasked. I no longer want to impress anyone, not even myself. I just want to be seen, truly seen. I want to collapse into your presence and be held, not judged. I bring my fear, my confusion, my worn-out faith. I bring what little I have, believing it's enough for you. I'm not here to bargain or to explain. I'm here to surrender, to let go of the pressure I've carried for too long. I don't have answers. I only have need. And I believe that you are not repelled by need. In fact, you draw near to it. You never turned away from the weak. You knelt beside the broken. You touched what others avoided. And now I ask you to do the same with me. Come close, not because I deserve it, but because you are love. Love that doesn't flinch at my mess. If I have anything to give, it is this moment of honesty, this pause where I stop performing and simply breathe in your presence. May this be enough. May this be worship. May this be the beginning of something deeper than answers, intimacy. So here I am, God. No strength, no script, no mask, just me. And if you're still listening, if you're still near, then I have all I need. I don't ask for instant change. I ask to be changed, from the inside out, starting here. You see the sleepless nights when my thoughts spin too fast to rest. You notice the way my hands tremble, the weight in my chest that comes without warning. Others see a smile. I know how to wear it well, but you see through it. You see the pain I never put into words. You understand the ache that lingers under my daily routines, the invisible heaviness I carry so others don't have to worry. You know what I've buried, what I've silenced, what still stings even when I try to ignore it. And the beauty is, you don't turn away, you draw closer. You see not only what hurts, but what was lost. The parts of me I stopped searching for, the joy that faded, the dreams that cracked quietly, the strength that used to feel natural. You see what's still alive under the ashes. And you're not afraid to dig deep to find it. That's why I can trust you with everything, especially what I don't show others. I don't need to explain every emotion or justify every fear. You already understand. You already care. And that knowledge gives me permission to open up fully. I don't have to hide the messy places. I don't have to dress up my sadness. You aren't intimidated by raw humanity. In fact, you entered into it yourself. You walked where I walk. You wept like I weep. You felt the weight of being human, so I know you truly get it. You are not a distant God looking down. You are a present Father who kneels beside me, who places his hand on my shoulder when I can't speak, who holds the silence and fills it with meaning. I don't have to say much. Being seen by you is already healing. So today I simply rest in the fact that you see me, all of me, the surface, the depth, the beautiful, the broken. And you love it all. You love me. That's more than I've dared to believe, but exactly what I need most right now. God, I ask you now to do what only you can do. Touch every part of me. Not just the surface, not just what's visible, but the deep places where the pain hides, the corners I avoid, the memories I've blurred, the emotions I no longer recognize. Touch me fully, completely. Start with my body, Lord. The tension in my back, the tightness in my chest, the fatigue that won't leave. Breathe healing into my nerves, my blood, my bones. Move through every system with your restoring power. Bring balance where there's been chaos. Touch my thoughts, those restless loops that never stop spinning. Quiet the fears that shout in my mind. Silence the lies that have lived there too long. Speak truth into every anxious corner. Let your voice be the loudest one I hear. Don't stop at my mind. Go deeper into my soul. The part of me that's tired in ways rest can't fix. The part that lost its rhythm, its joy, its wonder. Wake up what has fallen asleep. Revive what I thought was dead. Pour new life where I've only felt numb. There are things inside me I don't know how to name. Griefs I never processed. Hurts I never admitted. Lord, you know what they are. So I ask you, go there. Even if I don't understand it, you do. Even if I can't speak it, you hear it. Let your healing flow like a river, touching everything, changing everything. Don't leave anything untouched. Not one cell, not one tear, not one forgotten part of who I am. Shine your light into every hidden place. Let nothing stay the same under your hand. I don't need a miracle that impresses the world. I need a miracle that restores me from the inside out, quiet, invisible, but real. Let this be the day your healing begins in me, not just in the body, but in the places I forgot needed healing too. God, today I'm not coming to ask for more strength. I've tried to be strong for too long, and it's left me empty. I'm not here to prove that I can handle it. I'm here to say, I can't. And maybe that's the holiest thing I can offer you now, my surrender. I lay down my need to control, to figure everything out, to fix what's beyond me. I release the pressure to hold it together all the time. Because, truthfully, I've been falling apart quietly. And you're not asking me to be invincible, just to be honest. You never required perfection, only presence. You're not impressed by how much I can carry. You're moved by how much I'm willing to release. So here I am, with open hands. Not offering strength, but offering what's real, and that is more than enough for you. Stretch out your hand, not from a distance, but like a father kneeling in the dust. Reach into the places where I'm tired, where I've collapsed, where I've given up. Hold me there, meet me there, be strength for me, instead of asking me to create it on my own. I've fought long battles in silence. I've worn masks that made it easier to blend in. But today, I'm laying all that down. I want your peace more than people's approval. I want your truth more than my own version of control. I want rest, not just for my body, but for my soul. If surrender is the doorway to healing, I step through it now, even trembling, even unsure, because you are gentle with the ones who fall at your feet. You don't scold the surrendered, you carry them. You don't shame weakness, you bless it. So I give you everything. My fears, my fatigue, my fractured hopes. I no longer ask for strength to keep going. I ask for grace to let go. Not because I'm giving up, but because I'm finally giving it to you. This is where healing begins, in surrender. Lord, there are wounds I've never spoken aloud, pains too old, too confusing, too sacred to explain. They live deep within me, under layers of silence, and yet, you already know them. You see what I've buried, even from myself. Some of the pain I carry doesn't even have a name. It shows up in my reactions, in my fears, in the quiet sadness that lingers. It hides behind my busyness, beneath my smiles. But you know where it began. You know what it needs. I've learned how to function while hurting, how to move on without healing. But that's not life, it's survival. And you didn't call me to survive, you called me to live. So come, Lord, into the unnamed pain, into the places even I'm afraid to face. Touch the memories I avoid, the moments I pretend never happened, the parts of me that still ache when no one's looking. I can't heal them by ignoring them, but you can, simply by being there, simply by bringing your presence into them. I don't need complicated explanations. I need your nearness. You don't require me to relive every moment of pain. You just want me to invite you into the wound, to say, here it is. I don't know what to do with it, but I know you do. Bring light into the darkness I never thought would lift. Bring peace to the chaos I got used to. Reclaim the parts of me I thought were lost forever, and show me that nothing is too far gone for you to restore. Not even the pain I never named. So this is my prayer today, Lord. Heal what no one knows, reach what has no name, and in doing so, remind me that you know me more deeply than I know myself, and love me anyway. That is the beginning of freedom. Lord, I've often prayed for change, for healing, for answers, for breakthrough, but today I ask for something deeper. Give me peace. Even if nothing changes. Peace that doesn't depend on outcomes or good news or visible progress. Peace that's rooted in your presence alone. You said you give peace not as the world gives, not temporary relief, not distractions, but a kind of stillness that holds firm when everything else shakes. I need that peace now. The kind that doesn't crack under pressure, the kind that survives the storm. Teach my heart to rest even when life feels uncertain, to breathe deeply even when fear whispers in the dark. Let me sit in the unknown without losing my center. Let your nearness be my answer when explanations fail. Let your faithfulness be enough when nothing else is. I confess, I often chase peace through control. I want to plan my way out of anxiety. But real peace doesn't come from control. It comes from surrender. So I let go, Lord, not out of defeat, but out of trust. I fall back into your arms again. Be my peace when the world is loud. Be my anchor when emotions are wild. Be the voice that speaks calm into my chaos, not because I earned it, but because you promised it. And you keep your promises, even when my feelings forget. I believe you can change things, but even if you don't right away, I choose to trust you. I believe you can heal me, but even if healing takes time, I choose to walk with you, because peace isn't found in what happens, it's found in who holds me through it all. So give me peace, Lord, not the kind that fades, but the kind that stays. The kind that outlasts pain, the kind that whispers, I'm with you, when nothing else makes sense. That's the peace I long for, and that's the peace I know only you can give. Lord, there are rooms in my heart I've kept locked for years. Spaces I sealed off to survive, where I stored the grief, the shame, the things I didn't know how to handle. I put them away and pretended they weren't there. But you've always known. You've always waited. Today, I open the door. Not because it's easy, but because I trust you. Come into the places where I've hidden my pain, where I've smiled on the outside while bleeding within, where I said, I'm fine to everyone, except to you. There are stories I've never told, even to myself. Memories I pushed so far down, they became part of the background noise of my soul. But you don't need a full explanation. You just need an invitation. And this is it. Come, Lord Jesus. Come and stay. Break what no longer brings life. Remove what was built out of fear. Tear down the inner walls I raised to protect myself, but that now only keep me from healing. I want to stop pretending. I want to stop performing. I just want to be real with you and with myself. Uproot the lies that took root in my silence. The ones that said I'll never change, that I'm too far gone, that it's too late. Silence those voices with truth. Let me hear yours instead, the one that calls me by name, without shame, without condemnation. You are gentle, and I need your gentleness now. You don't rush the healing. You don't force open doors. You knock and wait. And today I open wide the deepest parts of me, not because I'm brave, but because I'm tired of hiding. So enter, Lord, enter the broken rooms, enter the forgotten places, enter the wounded child, the weary adult, the soul that longs to be whole. And do what you do best, bring light where there's been darkness, and stay. Lord, somewhere along the way I forgot who I really am. I picked up labels that were never mine, spoken by pain, shaped by failure, repeated by fear. I let the world define me. I let my past confine me. And I've worn names you never gave me. But you never called me worthless. You never said I'm too broken. You never defined me by what I couldn't fix. While I replayed every mistake, you whispered mercy. While I saw only failure, you saw a future. While I hid in shame, you still saw a beloved child. So today I ask you, rebuild me from the ground up, strip away every false identity, every toxic belief, every lie I called truth. Break the voices in my head that echo insecurity, and replace them with yours. Steady, kind, and always faithful. Let me see myself through your eyes, not as the world sees me, not even as I see me, but as you see me, chosen, cherished, redeemed, not because I earned it, but because you decided long ago that I was worth loving. Let that truth anchor me, heal the way I speak to myself, heal the way I expect too much or too little. Teach me to show myself the grace I so freely give to others. Teach me to love what you made, to honor what you created, to walk with quiet confidence in who I am in you. Let my identity no longer come from wounds or applause, from fear or comparison. Let it come only from your word, your spirit, your love. Rebuild me with foundations that cannot be shaken. Make me whole, not just healed, but restored. This is the identity I want to live from, loved, known, and free. Not perfect, but grounded. Not flawless, but fearless in you. If I forget again, remind me gently. If I doubt, speak louder. Rebuild me, Lord, until I no longer answer to anything but your truth. Lord, I hold on to things I know I should release, habits that hurt me, memories that haunt me, bitterness that quietly poisons my joy. I don't always hold on because I want to. I hold on because I'm afraid of what life will look like without them. But you're inviting me to trust you deeper. Teach me to let go, not just of what's toxic, but of what's familiar but no longer fruitful, the comfort of control, the illusion of certainty, the weight I was never meant to carry. Show me what I've called mine that's actually holding me back from freedom. Sometimes letting go feels like losing a part of myself, like surrendering means defeat. But you remind me that in your hands, surrender is victory. You don't ask me to release just to leave me empty. You ask me to release so you can fill me with something better. Help me forgive even when the wound still aches. Help me release people, places, and stories that no longer belong to my today. Not because they didn't matter, but because I matter enough to move forward. I want to be free, even if it costs me comfort. Break every chain I've mistaken for identity. Every voice that told me I couldn't be more than my past. Unwrap the ropes I've grown used to, even if it hurts, even if it feels like loss, because true freedom sometimes begins in holy grief. I don't want to keep carrying what you've already asked me to place at your feet. I want to breathe again, to walk lightly, to live open-handed. So even if I tremble, even if it's slow, I choose to let go. Not alone, but with you leading me. So take what I release now, Lord. Take it with gentleness, and give me peace in return. Teach me to trust what you give and trust what you remove. Even when it stings, I believe you are healing me. Let this letting go become my new beginning. Lord, I've asked you many times to take this pain away, and I still believe you can. But today, I pray differently. If the pain must stay a little longer, then don't let it be meaningless. Let it shape something holy in me. Let it become a place of purpose, not just suffering. Teach me not to waste my wounds. Use every tear as a seed. Let this valley grow compassion I didn't have before. Let my darkness teach me how to see others better. If this is the road I must walk, then walk it with me and give it eternal weight. I don't want to come out of this the same. I don't want to go through fire and remain cold. I want to emerge softer, wiser, more alive. Let this struggle refine me, not destroy me. Let the pressure form character, not bitterness. Let the weight grow roots, not just frustration. Help me love deeper because I've known loss. Help me comfort others because I've been broken too. Let my scars become bridges, not walls. Let them tell a story, not of defeat, but of grace that held me when nothing else could. You never waste pain, Lord, so I won't either. I don't need perfect answers, just a faithful presence. I don't ask for escape, but for endurance. Give me eyes to see your hand even here. To see that sometimes peace doesn't come from the absence of pain, but from the awareness of you in the middle of it. If nothing changes on the outside, let something change in me. Let the meaning shift. Let the ache teach. Let the silence become sacred. Let the tears cleanse, not drown. You are the God who turns ashes into beauty, and this is me placing my ashes before you. So if the pain stays, let the meaning change. Let it become holy ground. Let it carry hope. Let it draw me into deeper trust. I still pray for healing, but more than that, I pray for transformation. And I believe you're already doing it, even now. God, thank you for meeting me here, in the stillness, in the struggle, in the sacred space of honesty. Thank you for not needing me to be strong, but simply present, for holding me through the chaos, for healing wounds I couldn't name, and for seeing the soul behind the silence. I don't leave this prayer unchanged. I may still carry some pain, but I now carry it with you. I may not have every answer, but I have your nearness, and that is enough. Enough to keep walking, enough to keep trusting, enough to believe that light is still coming. Let this moment be more than emotion. Let it mark a turning point. May what you started in me today continue in quiet, steady ways. Restore what's been lost, rebuild what's been broken, redeem what's been hidden. And if healing takes time, give me grace for the journey. God, I place my story in your hands, every chapter, every page, not just the ones I'm proud of, but the ones I'd rather hide. Make my life a testimony, not of my strength, but of your faithfulness. Let others see that you never abandoned me, even in the dark. I surrender all that I am, and I choose peace. I choose trust. I choose to believe that you are working even now. Thank you for being the kind of God who stays. Amen. Before you go, if this prayer spoke to your heart, don't keep it to yourself. Like this video, share it with someone who needs comfort, and subscribe to the channel to be part of this growing community of faith. In the comments, let us know, where are you praying from today? You're not alone. We're praying with you from every corner of the world. God sees you. God hears you. And He has not left. He never will.